Gentlemen, thank you for joining me. You're watching Harder China, another faster gains workout to join the series. Today's workout is working chest with our upper back muscles, and you know it, it's in the title. We're going to be doing pull-ups. So for this reason, we're going to do a chest and pull-up workout where every single back exercise that we go through is only going to be the pull-up. That's going to help you actually build more endurance and build more strength to your back muscles, as well as really push and really shock those back muscles to actually grow. And it will help you with your pull-up game. So if your pull-ups are quite weak, you'll know that they'll become a lot stronger. And stay with me in this video because I'll be able to show you how to maximize your pull-ups if you can't do an actual pull-up, and how we can obviously alter the exercises and make you eventually do a great pull-up. And for the chest exercises, we're going to move on to 3 different chest exercises. So we're going to be coordinating today with push-ups. We're going to do the incline press as well as decline press. So we're hitting the middle of the chest, the top of the chest, and the bottom of the chest. So we want to get an all-round chest workout in those 30 minutes to really maximize those gains. Same benefits as you would get if you were to do it in an hour. So it's going to be very quick. It's going to be very intense, all compound work, and it's going to be a great workout. So guys, you want to definitely get this one into your routine. So let's go in with this workout and get started. So the first exercise I'm going to take you through is doing the pull-up. We're going to start with this body weight exercise. If you find it very difficult to lift your own body weight and do pull-ups, so I recommend using some loop bands and get those around some sort of squat rack station or pull-up station that you can find, and use those bands. You can get them in different thicknesses so it can take off more of your body weight, and that's going to help you actually get those pull-ups in. And the more stronger you get using that particular band, you can always then obviously use thinner bands and still push those reps until eventually you can get stronger and you will be able to get off those bands. So I'm going to go using one of the resistance bands, which is sort of middle weight, to get my reps. And as I start to get tired through the pull-ups, as we move on to further exercise and sets that we're going to do with this exercise, I may go into a thicker band, which is going to obviously give me a little bit more assistance, so I can still manage to get those same repetitions all the way through. So that's how I'm going to work with this workout today. So I'm going to go straight into the pull-ups, and after pull-ups, I'm going to go straight into push-ups. I'm going to go pretty wide with my pull-ups, especially to start off with. So this will help me build width in the back, so get the wider and work into the lats. So push-ups going just outside your shoulder width, and you go right down the center. So get those hands lined up with the center of your chest, so you'll find your shoulders are in line with your wrists, and that will give you the best form and pump through the center of the chest. So that works out our first set, and this is where you take 60 seconds rest, make it pretty strict as possible, and then just keep pushing. Like I said, faster gains, you want to get through the workout in 30 minutes, and because we want to maximize muscle growth here as well, make sure these first 2 exercises, especially those pull-ups, every single time, failure. So you want to make sure we're not really counting reps on your pull-ups, just make sure you're getting to your failure point. As long as you know that you're failing somewhere between, let's say, 8 to 15 repetitions, that's what you want to try to keep doing. So you fail at every single point. But the first exercise here, we're looking at push-ups, you want failure. But if you are exceeding 20 repetitions in your push-ups, I say that you either want to use some weights, or you can use some bands, which is also wrapped around your back, or put something on your back, which will just create a little bit more resistance for you, and it'll make your push-ups a little bit harder. So that's a good way to bring those repetitions down, so you're fatiguing a little bit quicker than starting to go into more an endurance way of working your chest. So after you complete 3 sets on your first 2 exercises, so doing those pull-ups and push-ups together, so get through 3 rounds of those first. Next, we're going to move on to pull-ups again. So what you're going to find here, I have gone onto a thicker band now because I was getting only 7 reps coming into my last set with the medium band. So I'm going on to the slightly heavier one now. So it will help me with a few more reps to get back on top of my 10 or plus again. And this time I'm going to set up with dumbbell incline chest press. So we're going to hit the top of the chest this time. So create that bigger upper chest and the width using dumbbells. So, and that's going to be targeted between something 10 and 12 repetitions that we're aiming for. So slightly going with heavier lifts. So getting that strength build as well rather than going into the higher reps. So let's go into the first set of these 2 exercises now. Okay, for this now I'm going to do maximum, again, failure reps. So this brings me back up to my 10. So once you complete that, straight on to the incline chest press. So make sure you got these set up already before you go into those pull-ups, so you have your exercises ready, and that's going to obviously make things quicker. You don't want to be doing a pull-up and then setting up your weight. So grab those weights that you need, that you know that you can manage your 10-12 reps with, so you can go straight in after those pull-ups. So we're lining this up with top of the chest and going nice and wide. Get the end of those dumbbells to the end of the chest. So that creates the stretch and the pull to create the width in your chest. And then bring them in together so you can also close in the upper chest gap. All right, one little trick as well, don't just stop at the numbers that you're aiming for. I've got 12 there, but it feels pretty comfortable, so I'm going to push a few more reps, and that will just give you an idea of the amount of weight load that you need to increase on these dumbbells. So next time you are failing in between that 10-12 range. Okay, so that gives me an indication. I probably just need to go up a couple of more kilos on each side so I can bring down that. I managed 16 there, so I need to bring it down at least to 12 maximum. So I'm going to put a couple of kilos up on each one for the next set. So here again, same principle, guys. Rest 60 seconds, make it strict as possible, and complete another 2 more sets. Guys, let's go over and go into the third set of exercises. These are the last 2 that you're going to put together to finish off this faster gains workout, and should be completed in that 30-minute time frame. So now we're going to add again pull-ups, but what I'm going to show you is if you're finding it very difficult to actually do these pull-ups now because they're getting tough and you're dropping below those sort of 6-8 reps, getting very low on them, you can continue to do that and just do lower reps. What you can also do is remove away from the bands and let's do the eccentric based pull-ups. So he's going to be jumping up and holding the eccentric phase to help build that strength in your back and your arms. So I'm going to go over it and do those ones to finish off this routine, and then we're going to jump into the same weight using dumbbells. You might want to go slightly heavy because I always find that the lower you go, because we're going to do declined chest press now to lift up those lower pecs, so we really want to build into that and the width at the lower end of the chest. So the weight is usually heavier on that particular exercise than it is if you're doing your inclined dumbbells press. So let's go over and do these eccentric pull-ups. So I want to go over and use the top of the framework here. So like I said, you can have your squat racks, higher or higher pull-up bars. So you're literally going to jump up to the ending of a pull-up position and then just slowly bring yourself down. And take yourself about at least 3 to 4 seconds in that eccentric phase. The longer you can hold it, the better it is, and the more it gets your muscles working. So I find pretty much 4 seconds works really well. So you're trying to get yourself through as many of these as you can, and again you'll probably fail around about sort of 6 or 8. Oh, I've got one more. All right, and you're really going to feel that. Your back is going to be screaming. You're going to feel those lats burning up. So very effective exercise if you can't do the concentric phase of the pull-ups anymore at this stage. And again, straight into the superset before taking that 60 seconds rest. As before, I have my weights ready. And this time, if you've got something in front of the bench, where I've attached an extension piece here just to lock my legs in because you're going decline. Most benches, if you're in the gym, should already have something there locking your position in. Okay, same movement on the execution. You want to come in, bring those dumbbells to touch, and that's trying to work to close in the inner gap and go as wide to the outside of the chest. Get that stretch at the bottom. Again, make sure you don't stop at 12. If you can get more with the weight, you push it to the maximum you can, and that will again give you the estimate of how much more weight load you have to add onto your dumbbells to make it effective for the 10 and 12 reps. Gentlemen, just complete 2 more sets of that last 2 exercises together, and that comes to the end of your 30-minute fast again workout today. So I hope you get the maximum pump out of that routine. So I hope you guys are adding it into your week, you're trying it out and really feeling that pump in 30 minutes and feeling those maximum results that you can get out of these workouts. And guys, if you like this workout, if you like this video, please give me a like and make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can follow all my workout videos and videos that I may coming to you every single week so you don't miss out. But for now, guys, I will see you, not you, no, you will see me, not that I see you in the next video. So take care and enjoy and work hard.